What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be watching and reacting to Catriona Gray's latest video. It's called Raise Your Flag, La Union. Yeah. That's my country, yo. Yeah. Alright guys, I'm really excited because Catriona has been very active since she ended her reign as Miss Universe 2018. This happened just last December, actually. It seems like a long time ago, but no, it's not that long time. It's not a long time ago. I'm very happy and excited to see how active she has been on YouTube. And her goal is to raise Filipino life and culture by telling Filipino stories online. So I'm really excited for this campaign to launch and to evolve along the way because we definitely need more Filipino stories out there. And that's also the reason why I started this channel. I really wanted to connect to Filipino netizens like you online, and so that we can establish that community. I'm really looking to reconnect back with my roots. So this channel, if you haven't yet, please subscribe to it. I am showcasing my Filipino life as a New Yorker when I travel to the Philippines, but also I'm reacting to a lot of videos the Filipino netizens are watching online. So let me know what you guys want me to be watching and reacting to. Alright, let's start and watch this video.
I've always had a passion for showcasing what the Philippines has to offer and just really learn more about our Filipino culture, especially now that I'm ambassador of arts.
Let's pause. That's fantastic. So Catriona really started out her Miss Universe campaign when she was competing for Miss Universe Philippines and also during the Miss Universe pageant. And she's taken the same stance, right? Which is to essentially lift up Filipino life and culture to every stage that she was a part of. So this has been kind of the core of Kat's work. She's Australian Filipino. She grew up in Australia and then moved back to the Philippines, as a teenager. And her story is really all about, it's similar to mine, right? Like reconnecting back with her roots. So that's the main platform that she's really taken on. Before Miss Universe, during Miss Universe, and of course, after Miss Universe.
I feel like I have the opportunity to rediscover once again the beauty of our country. La Union is popularized as one of the surfing capitals in the north. But there's so much more here than beautiful beaches and waves. And of course, it's also a celebration because it's the 170th Foundation Day.
Wow.
The whole province is rejoicing and celebrating their roots, and that's a wonderful thing to be a part of. We're here to raise the flag in La Union.
Yeah. So I have never been to La Union. I feel like I've traveled. Growing up in the Philippines, I came to the US when I was 11. So I spent a good portion of my childhood in the Philippines. I feel like I've traveled quite a lot in Luzon, the northern area, but I've never been to La Union. And now that I'm old and I have started coming back to the Philippines fairly regularly, I'm now discovering Visaya. So next up for me, of course, is Mindanao.
Being able to experience the weaving centers and seeing how it gives livelihood.
That's right.
Especially Filipina mothers who then use that income to put their children through school and give them an education.
Here at this weaving center in Bangar, La Union, 150 Filipinos find their livelihood through the art of weaving. I actually see the work in process, and you can see the art, the attention, and the focus that goes into creating a beautiful piece of cloth that can be turned into either a tablecloth, a piece of beautiful clothing, or another textile use. How long does the whole process take?
I'm so happy that she's coming back to the same community who's really helped her profile and her fashion on the global stage at the Miss Universe pageant.
How long does the whole process take to set it up?
Sometimes 1.5 hours.
What is the youngest weaver that you employ here, and who is the oldest? Like the age?
16 years
16 years
ma'am,
old?
and she's already grade 11 po.
Wow, and the oldest?
85 ma'am.
Wow.
85. So
Wala po akong matutong maghali. Nung 13 years old pa lang ako.
Si Lola.
Yan pa rin ang hanap buhay ko hanggang ngayon.
I remember Catriona on the Boy Abunda show, right before the pageant, the Miss Universe pageant, and she talked about kind of livelihood and what she would be doing after, you know, the Miss Universe pageant, and she really highlighted and she talked about like investing in in women-owned businesses in the Philippines, in the textile industry, and this is really exactly where she's coming from.
it's really about giving livelihood to the Filipinos with a craft that's uniquely to us and unique to the Filipino.
Yeah,
And that's what I love about sharing
agree.
this message,
Go
showing
Cat.
this type of livelihood, because hopefully the tradition won't die.
A lot of us really look to the West to define beauty standards, to define fashion standards, to define music standards, culture. Every single kind of cultural points in the Philippines have a lot of references to the West. I think it's time for us to take a look at who we are as Filipinos, and really, like embrace those and not move away from them anymore. Wow. Look at that.
Many perceive surfing as a male-dominated sport, but upon talking to 8 very talented women surfers, it's come to find that Filipinas
lot
are
of
very
women
talented in the
surfers,
arena of
yeah.
surfing, especially here in San Juan, La Union, surfing capital of the North.
The livelihood, we do have a lot of visitors now.
Oh.
It's for us to make a surfing competition that is big, wherein we can invite
She's
many
pretty.
surfers from not only from the Philippines,
But
from around the
ibang
world.
bansa.
Yes.
And so it's great to see that a spotlight is being put on Filipino surfers, specifically female surfers, breaking the stereotypical perception that only men are really at the forefront
That's
of
right.
surfing, but women, Filipino women.
Filipino women are strong women. I happen to grow up, surrounded by very strong Filipino women. My mom, my aunts, my grandparents. Filipino culture has always meant strong Filipino women. At the same time, that there's still all these barriers and a lot of work that needs to be done when it comes to breaking these barriers for women as well.
We're making our way over
nice.
to the pre-judging event, and I'm so excited because this will be my first time meeting the girls to get a real sense of who they are,
Wow,
their
look at all these
personalities,
folks.
and most especially what they stand for, what they're passionate about, which I feel is the biggest essence of what we do as being beauty queens and representatives.
These are Filipino-made clothes.
Still today, so many different perceptions are put on us as women of what we're capable of, but because we have educators here, we have women here who have dreams, we're
Yeah.
constantly pushing that. Hoy, bakit may umiyak? And I wish
love
you
that
all the
message.
best. I hope that you raise the flag in different areas of the Philippines. La Union being one of the first, one of the best ways to start off as the
Raise the
NCCA
flag.
Arts Ambassador of 2020. The women that come up on stage, they are not just an image. We are each and every one of us a story.
I've done quite a lot of commentary about Miss Universe and Catriona Gray's performance there, so take a look over here, I believe, for some of those reaction videos.
Empowerment is allowing people
That's right.
to really have freedom in their life, giving them the opportunity, giving them the tools, and allowing them the independence to flourish in their own right.
I really can't wait to be back. I hope that this is not the last time in the near future that I am able to raise our flag in La Union.
I love that she's using her platform to really showcase Filipino culture, Filipino tradition, and just economy, right? Like this story really is all about like women empowerment, women leadership, and it's about storytelling. The stories that we all have as Filipino. I really love that framework. So let me know if you guys agree in the comment section. I'm looking forward to more of these types of videos from Catriona. And stay tuned for more, guys. All right, ciao. All right, guys, it is 7 p.m. and it's time to clap for all the healthcare workers out there. Woo, 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 woo!